Over the past few months, in the course of 60 to 70 videos, I've attempted to prove that EA Sports Madden NFL Football 2010 and 2009 does not replicate, emulate, or simulate NFL football. In doing so, I've had people question my intelligence and just how serious one can take a video game. I once had a great professor tell me the best way to deal with those people is to provide them with a quote from a person of a higher stature and allow them to point their negativity away from you and toward that person. And I quote, "Each year EA Sports provides an authentic football experience through the Madden NFL franchise for fans to not only fuel their passion, but also learn the game of football. The findings of the Madden Football IQ study demonstrate that Madden NFL players' knowledge and passion for the game of football is unparalleled." That is a quote from Peter Moore, then president of EA Sports. Now, you may be asking yourself what the Madden Football IQ study is, and it's actually a survey which is conducted by the University of Oregon's Walsall Sports Marketing Center, and I quote their managing director, Paul Swangard. "For the second year, we delved into the relationship that the Madden NFL game forges with real football, and the study proved that it runs very deep. Madden NFL fans are not only extremely knowledgeable about the game of football, they're equally as passionate. 21 years of the Madden NFL franchise has created a smarter and more devoted football fan." That is quite a lot to say about a survey that only polls 9,000 people in 5 categories, including game situations, general knowledge, history, rules, and business of sport. Now, some of the responses that they use to formulate their conclusions are this: 67% of Madden NFL players correctly identified specific passing routes versus 48% of non-Madden NFL players. Madden NFL players also know their defensive schemes, with 81% correctly identifying formations compared to 67% of non-Madden respondents. NFL Madden players get inside the game of football as well, demonstrated as they correctly defined injury classification terms more than non-Madden NFL players. For example, 63% of Madden NFL players correctly defined injured reserve versus 48% of non-Madden NFL players. Now, regardless of whether you agree with my videos or not, this is what EA Sports thinks of you. Not only that, they're comfortable telling the public and the NFL this is what their game is capable of. This truly is how seriously they take their own game and the power it has. Now, what do they say that playing Madden ultimately leads to? Well, Madden NFL creates more passionate football fans. According to the survey, Madden NFL players on average consume 35% more football content than those who do not play the game. This measurement included information on viewing, attending games, and purchasing habits related to the game of football. Madden NFL players also watch a lot of football during the regular NFL season. 43% of Madden NFL players watched 16 or more hours of NFL programming per week, 2/3 of a day per week more compared to the only 15% of non-Madden NFL players. That is quite a heavy statement to make about what your product can do. Essentially, when people wonder why the exclusive NFL license continues with EA Sports and Madden, it's because EA Sports pays for a survey like this to be done that speaks volumes about what it does to you as a fan. And I, for one, am not comfortable with EA Sports claiming that their game makes me a bigger or better fan or a smarter fan, because I don't think that's something their product does. I think everyone should take offense to the fact that EA Sports is willing to publicly come out and say this is what their game does to you. This is a blanket they throw over all fans. Like I said, whether you agree with my videos or not, understand this is what EA Sports thinks of you, and this is what they tell the public and the NFL their game has the power to do. Apparently, the survey is going to be available publicly very soon, and I believe if anyone wonders why they're going to be taking it, you should be aware that they are going to use this information to only make it look as if their game has strengthened your devotion and your passion for your NFL team compared to non-NFL players. So when you see this survey become available and you wonder why, I'm sure they will offer some type of special incentive to complete it. Understand that they are already using this information to make you look like a better fan, a bigger fan, a more passionate fan, only because you play their game, and compare you to people who don't play their game and say that it has a much greater impact on you. Again, this is how seriously they take their game, and this is what they think of you as a fan.